Welcome to the first day of December, and it's a Friday. Okay, some news updates. For today, I'd like to talk about Bitcoin and its developments lately and what does it mean. Okay, so what we have is a Bitcoin buyer quietly accumulating 424 million US dollars worth of Bitcoin in 3 weeks. So an anonymous buyer has garnered attention by purchasing a significant amount of Bitcoin, sparking curiosity and speculations among online communities. So on Wednesday alone, this unidentified entity added 875 Bitcoin to their holdings, leading to widespread conjecture about the purchaser's identity. So the activity of this mystery wallet has been notable since November the 10th, with the owner acquiring a total of 11,268 Bitcoin valued at approximately 424 million US dollars. This substantial investment has positioned the wallet as the 74th largest Bitcoin holder globally, yeah. And these acquisitions, including the recent purchase of 875 Bitcoin tokens, were made at the price between 36,000 to 38,000 US dollars. Okay, so speculation is rife on the online platforms about the possible owner of the wallet. And so far, popular theories suggest that it would be linked to a major US asset management firm. And this stems from the belief that such firms are eagerly awaiting regulatory approval to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF. And these wallet activities might be preparatory steps in anticipation of such developments. Okay, so if a spot ETF for Bitcoin is approved, the manager of these funds will need to actually own a lot of Bitcoins. They'll have to keep this Bitcoin safe to be ready when people want to buy into the fund, all right? And in a spot Bitcoin ETF, the fund owns the actual Bitcoin, but investors own shares in the fund. That's how ETF works, not the Bitcoin itself. In the futures, which is what we have, the futures is based Bitcoin in a futures-based Bitcoin ETF, the fund owns futures contracts, not the actual Bitcoin. That's the difference. Okay, so that's the reason why they want an ETF, because the ETF, you get funds coming in to buy more Bitcoins, and that's how the price is expected to go up, right? So Eric Balchunas, a senior ETF analyst with Bloomberg, took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to announce that there is a 90% chance that at least one highly anticipated Bitcoin ETF fund product is approved for US by January the 10th, 2024. So we are just a little bit over 1 month away for that to happen. But do take note that this is pure speculation, yeah, guys. And only the SEC will know the actual date or whether they will ever approve it for that matter. Okay? So Standard Chartered has so far reaffirmed its own enthusiastic outlook for the near-term price of Bitcoin. When in April, the bank forecast that Bitcoin would reach 100,000 US dollars by the end of 2024. Okay, and before even looking into the 100,000 level, right, we first need to look at the on-chain analysis to see whether the potential selling pressure might occur first. We want to see that, yeah. So if you look at this particular diagram over here, this is an on-chain analysis. So what do we see here is definitely there's a lot of addresses in the money at the moment. Okay, the green here in the money, whereas here is out of the money. So if you're talking about percentage-wise, it's the over here out of the money percentage is about 15.36% people are losing, 80% of people are winning at the current moment. So it also shows one thing That is that the 43,000 area would be a crucial area, and this would be followed by the 67,500. These two areas are the crucial areas for Bitcoin. When price comes to this area, things can wobble a bit, okay? Because it is a natural progress for people who have been outside. These are the people who bought at the last halving, you know, and they have been holding for some time. Sometimes due to psychological factor, when price comes to this kind of level, they said, I've been holding for so long, now just break even, I better get out. You know, the kind of thing that can actually happen. Okay, that will cause price to come down. Nevertheless, for now, it would be good to study price action whenever the Bitcoin trades into the 38,000 zone. If you have been referring to the reports, you will know exactly which 38,800. Those are the reports I've been sending out. The first look into the area, that followed by the 40K area over here. But nevertheless, when it moves into the 38,000 zone, you have to watch out for price action there. So if price continues to show corrective price action when it comes to this area, yes, it can move higher. If not, vice versa, that's where you see that one drop, and which I always say that will be the last drop before the next bull cycle comes in. Okay, so with that, that's end of the fundamental report for today.